real queen, whole thing.
So y'all, Charles and Miss Netta is being exposed by TikToker Hillary Sanchez. Let's listen.
So let me discuss. Let me ask my true supporters. Let me ask my supporters that are in here. Wouldn't we all like to have that level of delusion in our bank account that Big Joe has in his mind? Wouldn't we love to have that delulu thought process as we looked at our bank statements in our account? Wouldn't we want to have that type of delulu mind? We would just be like, wow, $30,000. I got $300 million in the bank. Oh, y'all can't touch me. I got $300 million in the bank. From what people shared with me and showed me about Big Joe and radio, he says that people was telling him not to talk, not to say nothing, not to talk, not to say nothing, and that his 15 minutes of fame ain't up. So we know I had a live earlier today, and my live was your 15 minutes of fame is up. So we know that Big Joe and his big cock cross eyes are watching the live. We know that. I hope to God that he can hear me loud and clear. You don't have no money. You are delusional. You need to be put in a straitjacket. You need to go to the doctor and have them surgically restructure your whole face and clean your nasty, bumpy ass. Go and get on medication that will help you mellow out your psychiatric problems. Just as you are delusional and you're hearing it from me, Charles is not attracted to you. Not one person in here that's in 900 people in this room, do they believe Charles looks at you and he gets aroused. Charles does not look at you and get aroused. I promise you. What Charles is doing is when you fall asleep, he sneaks out to that Caucasian lady's house down the street who we all seen pictures of. That's what he's doing. Because you're not getting the job done. You're not getting the job done. So when he tells you, I'm going out to go get this and go get that, he's going to get it in. He's having what we call quickies. He's going and giving her a quickie, and then he comes back, and then he goes in his game room after checking in and letting you know he back. Now, we already know that radio's nasty. Anytime a grown man can sit up on his funky ass and not want to take a bath after sleeping in his clothes in the hotel room, and then he want to get up and go to the Shell gas station to get a one of them damn twigs to roll up that you know what. See, you're really, really, really delusional, Big Joe. And you are telling these people, everybody lying on you. If we're lying on you, sue us. If you got all this money you claim you got, sue us. Come on live with me, and I'll go on live. We'll find a neutral, independent party.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
You want to claim you got all this money? You ain't got a dime. You couldn't even get out of that hotel. But see, what you don't realize, Big Joe, is you are under active investigation. And you know why. You know exactly why. And it has to do with Walmart and Walgreens. And why are you trying to talk about something that happened 20 years ago with me? Why aren't we talking about all those EIN numbers you and your manager has concocted. Now, we know about EIN numbers. We know about people who have EIN numbers and what they be doing. And what you need to understand, Big Joe, you have met your match. We yet to see anything that you say come to reality. It's only in your head. It's all in your head. It's all in your head, Big Joe. Just like those Louis, just like that 5,000-pound chain you got on Charles' neck and your neck, just like you was buying that $1 million house, just like you have your own liquor, just like you coming out with your own seasonings, just like you went and bought these hot tubs that nobody else seemed to can buy. That's your problem. You sit on your bumpy ass spitting out lies 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. I told you your time is up. And if I have to come to your face and tell you face to face your time is up, I will tell you just like I called your stupid ass. And told you what I wanted to tell you. And I didn't hide myself. You then got back home, Big Joe, and you have gotten your little Social Security check. And we all know when you get a little money in your pocket, because TikTok pays on every Wednesday. TikTok pays creators every Wednesday. And we know your SSI check was on deck, and we know TikTok check was on deck. So that's why you came on bragging. You had your little TikTok money and your little SSI money. So now you want to come on bragging. I seen your post saying that I look like Samuel Jackson.
No.
Let me tell you what you look like. You look like you need to let Charles go. Charles doesn't want you. You need to let that man go. Please rescue Charles. Somebody save Charles. This man here is holding him hostage. Let him go. He don't want you, Big Joe. He don't want your little shrimp. He want that wet. Okay? Let me be crystal clear to you. As clear as your face is bumpy. Okay, Nestle Crunch? Sitting there looking like Holiday Hearts, grandmama and uncle and auntie all at the same family reunion. If you worried about your own medical issues instead of trying to attack other people, because I don't have veneers, okay? There's nothing wrong with Hillary's face. I don't need anything done to my body, but you do. You better get your underarms looked at. It seems like we figured out where that triple BBL was taking place at Goals. That's where the triple BBL was performed, under your arms. I will say this to you. Until you do what you say, you said I'm suing her for defamation of character. And let me tell you again, you were detained, handcuffs was put on you, They even search your wig. They even search your wig. And if you knew what them officers had to say about you, and if you forgot what they look like, Big Joe, let me show you. Does these two jot your memory, Big Joe? Does these Los Angeles police officers help you remember you of anything? You see how he's smiling and looking? If you knew what these officers had to say about you, it wasn't nothing nice. Why didn't you go live, Big Joe, at the event? Even though you weren't permitted in, why didn't you go live? You go live every chance you get. Why, of all places, there you didn't go live? Why didn't you hit that live button? You didn't go live because that small WWE wrestling outfit you had on
Sorry.
had to be cut up the back, and it was shredding like that string cheese you cook with, and you cut up in that soup lasagna that you be making, and that soup fettuccine. They said they didn't know if you had on a dress or tassels with a tassel dress, how that dress was tasseled up and cut up in the back. You couldn't get in that dress, and they couldn't have you no better type of outfit to put on. And why are you lying talking about the reason why you left the BET Awards was because your feet was hurting? Well, we know them big bare feet can't fit in no women's clothes, in no women's shoes. You got a size 22 feet trying to wear a size 12. What did you expect? Did you not expect that your feet would hurt? Let's be real. Your feet was sitting there trying to bust out them shoes like them crescent rolls you pop open to cook with. That's how your feet was trying to get released. When you twisted them crescent rolls to pop them out that box, they was trying to get out to run. And you sit up there and putting sugar on fried pork chops. You can't cook, and you hearing it from me. Everybody is aware that PR people posted on Twitter that your manager was trying to get tickets at the last minute, and that it had nothing to do with this imaginary person who you made up. Who do you think you fooling? You're not fooling TikTok. You may be fooling your followers, but TikTok knows exactly who you are. You are a lying sack of bumpy ass shit.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Finish Rich TV.